guys, welcome back to the channel where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. Well, I guess this one sort of fits into the and more category. I am recording this on Friday. It is February 20th. Probably won't get posted till tomorrow, but this could be a good weekend listen for you. I've had requests to go back into some of these jail calls. I am trying to get a hold of some other stuff from Sarah Boone, but I'm having a really hard time getting it. And I got told there was no available calls for the awful spawn of Stephen Stearns, which I don't believe for a second. So I'm still working on that one. But this, of course, is going to be from the third rail. All their copyright goes to Peter and Julian. And this one is a call that she was complaining about her life in prison and how horribly she has been treated by the other inmates living with her. And I will have to say, the more I listen to Peter, I don't think that he sympathizes with her at all. And I did just listen to the latest posting he put out, and I will go through that because he gets really ticked off with her, and I gotta tell you, it was pretty great. So let's jump into this one, and again, I will include the link to their YouTube channel.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi. Are you at home?
well, I'm at my office. What's going on?
Oh, well, that's what I meant. Just I didn't know if you were in your car or not.
Yeah, I'm good.
So like super effed me up with stuff that she was helping me with in this my statement. So I'm not going to be able to get it to you until tomorrow. So I just wanted to make sure you were aware, and you said it was okay, but I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Okay. I mean, I'm not able. I mean, tomorrow's Saturday, so.
Oh, I know. That's fine. Just I got your message, and it said the 18th, which is today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I wanted to make sure that I had the dates right because it said that it was okay if I sent it to you tomorrow, which is.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you. Totally effed me, dude. You don't understand. I know she's trying to be helpful, but I cannot describe it to you. Like, I've had to do an entire section, and I was like, look, if I have to call you so you can explain it to him because you're not going to be happy because a complete section has to come out and be re-added. I had to redo a whole section.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Like I said, the more I listen to Peter, the more I'm getting him. I really am, because the way he responds to her, okay, and sure and all that stuff, he's not responding to her like he's really into this stuff. But this is still early on in their relationship, and I say that with air quotes.
I'm taking it to heart when you say, okay, it's the attorney's fees section. So the information that she had given was wrong, so that has to come out.
Just send me the completed thing, and then once I get that, I mean, is it an easy fix? You want me just to do it now?
No, it's not an easy fix.
Okay.
I mean, it is, but I mean, all you have to do is delete that section and then just re-add my section.
Okay. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to fuck.
Don't do anything yet.
Okay. I'll let you. Why don't you just do you? You knock it out. Send it to me. We have.
Yes.
So let's just make sure it gets done right.
Thank you. You don't understand. Like, I've been typing and crying at the same time just because of like how mean these girls still are to me, and it's just I just can't even begin to tell you. And it's just, I don't even get off my bunk unless it's to make a phone call to you or to go to the bathroom, and I go right back to my bed, and it's just how just cruel they are. And I sit on my bed and I'm working on this, and it's just been never ending. My surgery still hurts, and it's just insane. Like, this is literal insanity, like hellacious insanity. That's how I describe this.
How are they cruel to you, Sarah? What do they do?
Oh my gosh, they talk about me nonstop. They curse at me. This one girl, she swings from my bunk to get off of her bunk rather than going up and down the ladder. And I, who have a 7-inch incision from my surgery, go up and down this 7-rung ladder. And I was very polite to her, and I said, please, please, in all due respect and in every possible good manner, can you please just not hang on my bed in order to get off of yours? And she called me a dumb bitch over and over again. And she goes, who the fuck are you? And you, like, you're precious white girl shit. You don't want me to touch your bed and all this other stuff. And then I ended up, I said, no, it's called personal space. So then for the rest of the day, and then even when she thought I was asleep, kept calling me a dumb bitch over and over and over and over again.
Wow. So Sarah's being called a dumb white bitch. Okay. And personal space, Sarah, I don't think that there is such a thing as personal space in a lot of respect when you're in prison. And these girls are hardcore. You know, you were in the Orange County jail for so long. I think the transition to the big girl prison was eye opening for Sarah.
And then, like, I had been trying to go around and ask to see if I could get some type of commissary or something. And the one girl told me that I can go clean all the toilets with my toothbrush. So it's like just nasty people. And I was reading my Bible, and this group of girls that are next to me that are on the top bunk also, you know, I have to act like I'm ignoring them, talk about, oh, that she thinks she's high and mighty and she reads her Bible and then this and then that and then this and this is why she's here and all this other mess and everything while she reads her Bible, and just they don't stop. And then the one girl next to me who keeps calling me a dumb bitch because I asked her to not swing from my bed to get off of her bed, I said, it's just a disruption. The whole bed shakes. And I've had to rewrite things. I can't concentrate on this motion that I'm writing and everything. I'm a nonstop dumb bitch. And then, like, everybody turns around and looks, and there's...
I am so sorry, guys. This makes me laugh so much. She's being horribly mistreated and picked on in Lowell, at Lowell, the Lowell prison in Ocala. Does anyone feel sorry for Sarah Boone? I don't. I don't at all. You know, Sarah, you had so many chances, and up until now, you know, you've been annoying to everybody else. I guess it's, you know, it's coming right back to you, buddy.
81 other girls that turn around and look, and they're like, and then they laugh and clap and fist bump and chest bump and all this other stuff when somebody's mean to me. So it's a group effort. I can't ask my neighbor anymore for her deodorant because she's running out of it, and I'm being claimed that I use it all. So now I really officially have no deodorant. So what I did today was I used a bar of soap, and I just rubbed it under my armpits really good when it was wet.
She was borrowing another inmate's deodorant, which I'm sure is it's probably common, you know, in prison, but damn. And now she's having to use soap and rub it under her pits. I think Sarah probably smells really bad, you know?
Jesus. Well, I mean, obvious. Like the number one thing we got to focus on is let's just get this thing done.
Please.
That'll certainly help things. Then we can kind of focus on everything else. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. That's really, really hard. And doesn't, you know, as if you're not dealing with enough stuff. I mean, empathy for like, I mean, they've been there. They've been in this situation, right?
Oh no, I had asked one of the mean girls, believe me, listen, this is me being humble. I asked one of the mean girls, I said, what is it that I'm doing wrong? And she goes, you're fresh meat. We're going to tear you apart, and then walked off.
She said what?
That I'm fresh meat, and that they're going to tear me apart, and then walked off.
Sarah is fresh meat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. she's new, and her reputation probably precedes her, and they know she thinks she's hot shit, and her shit don't stink, and you know, sounds like someone is finally making Sarah cry and be very, very uncomfortable.
And then I get made fun of for being on my bed all the time. So it's just I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't.
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Just overcome the circumstances and believe in God. And that's what I'm doing. And I have friends like you. You don't understand. Just to hear your voice is a comfort. You don't understand.
I hear you, Sarah.
Wow. Well, Sarah, if you would actually learn from your actions, maybe your life would improve. And if you are legitimately reading your Bible, you're not really taking it in. You know what I'm saying? Taking it to heart. Because if you did, you would, want to become a better person, and clear your conscience and all this other, you know. This is why when all these criminals that we have seen throughout the years, when they say that they read the Bible, they've found God, and however they want to phrase it, it's hard to believe them, because your actions, are going to dictate, I mean, if she's decided that she wants to become a better person, it's going to show in the way she behaves and the way she talks, and thus far, that hasn't come out. So again, if she wants to be a better person, and all this stuff, and she wants to better herself, and ever if she ever thinks she has a chance to come out, which we all know she has, like, very minuscule, the size of, like, a tiny violin, uh she really needs to show that she knows what she did was wrong and take responsibility for it. And none of these people do. They just don't take responsibility. You can sit there and tell the parole committee all this crap, but your actions speak louder than your words.
And yeah, you just gotta kind of. I mean, you don't have a choice, right? Like, you just gotta, like, pay them no mind, and
No, I don't.
the friends that you have there, just stick around them, stay close to them. As much as anybody gives you shit or gives you stuff, just do your best to ignore it. Just keep focused on doing what you're doing, and just kind of take heart, knowing that you got things you're working on, and you're not just sitting there and watching the paint peel.
Mentally, like, this is.
I don't know. I mean, some point, like, stand up for yourself. You're a human being, and you deserve to be treated with respect. And don't be. Well, I guess that's easy for me to say. Don't be scared to stand up for yourself. But
Easier said than done in here.
yeah, I bet. I bet.
One girl held up her pinky finger and said, "This is you." And then she said, "Now look at me." She said, "You don't have a chance." Get that. Well, she does drugs on her bed every day. The things I could tell you. Just, please, all I can say is thank you foremost for doing this pretrial statement for me. And this has taken a lot out of me, and it's not over yet. Remember, still, I have to go back to county and hope that I walk back with some dollars in my pockets and my son in my arms. So I'm going to work on finishing this last little bit, please, and I'm going to send it to you. Please, God, we got to get it out this weekend, okay?
We can do it. We got it. I'm on it.
When are you guys going to come see me?
I'm really gunning for the first week in August. Would that be okay with you?
Listen, I'm with you guys. I go to this trial supposedly on August 25th. So whatever it is, however it is you guys need to do it, then that's fine. Just,
Okay.
I'm not breathing down your neck. It's just a,
No, you need to see a friendly face. I mean, you have some people that you're fairly close with.
I wouldn't say close with, just, when I do go outside for the 5 minutes that they peel the tablet out of my hand, I go walk around outside with them. Just, they talk about the same things, and, it's just predictable, nonsense, but, it's just people that at least I feel somewhat comfortable to walk around with. So it's just very difficult for me to find any type of association or connection with a lot of these people in here. That's what makes it difficult also. Just, you know, it's very disheartening that I don't relate to anybody.
Well, just keep staying true to yourself. Don't fall into those traps.
I'm not. So just
Good.
know that.
Okay, so he's trying to give her advice here, and I do think this is still the point. I think he was trying to be a friend. Well, sort of. Anyway, Sarah being herself, Sarah being Sarah, is actually not going to help her. She needs to be better than Sarah Boone, if that makes any sense. I'm sure that a lot of you guys can figure that out. Like I said, she needs to better herself. And yeah, we all like to, she's easy. She's easy to, joke about, pick on, because yeah, we all do it. And heck, we're doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. But if she wants to honestly change her life, she needs to take the Bible seriously and actually do it. And the amount of confidence I have that she's going to do that, again, is like a sliver of a chance. Heck, we could start a poll. Do you guys ever think that Sarah is going to better herself and legitimately take responsibility for her actions that got her into prison? Because I don't.
I'm always going to be a blinding beacon, so everybody will definitely know that it's me when you see the bright light. So just know that. And I will be a different person when this pre-trial statement is done and I get a chance to see you guys. So I'm beyond words grateful for you guys. And I know that we have our run-ins and short fuses.
Yeah,
and I don't want you to get sick of me, and I don't want to get sick of you guys, but it's just like, I'm going to be honest with you, like, I feel like I'm, I don't know, just, you can't get rid of me kind of thing. That's what I feel like.
So I'm here for you. We're gonna keep knocking this out. So just
I'm going to get well, it's not yours, but I'm going to get these awful additions to you between today and tomorrow, so please keep an eye out. And if you don't mind, please, I'll call you sometime in the afternoon or early evening tomorrow to make sure you got everything and everything's all right.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's great. Give me a shout.
I'm hugging you through the phone, okay?
All right. Well, listen, keep your chin up. Remember what I said.
So yeah, that was the end of that one. Very short call, like 13-minute phone call. I just wanted to go through that one because it's really when Sarah was very upset. She's obviously, well, she was paying for her actions. Well, I don't think that she has ever, well, I think most of the time she's cried for herself, but she's upset because she's fresh meat, as they tell her. She's a white bitch. All this other stuff that the other inmates were telling her. And of course, this was months ago, so has it changed since then for her? I don't know. I think that prison is supposed to suck. Prison is supposed to be punishment. The fact that she thinks that, she has personal space and that she has certain rights, she still thinks that way. And it's, it baffles your mind, really. But again, she's probably never going to change. And And I do fear, a lot of you guys have commented on the other videos, and I agree with you every single time I read it. She is going to get her hooks into L when he gets older enough to have his own money and abilities to speak with her, if he decides to speak with her when he's, say, 18 or 16, when he's maybe working. And yeah, that's scary, but from what we know, he knows a lot about what his mother has done. you know he's old enough to understand, and it's up to him. And hopefully he's got the smarts, and it sounds like he does. He's got the support from his father, he's got the support from Brian, and I hope that you know he knows that his mom is, you know I wouldn't say she doesn't love him, because obviously she's a mother. We all can say that she gave birth to him, but she didn't seem to care as much for him, at least when George was around. We can watch those body cams from all the phone calls and stuff like that, and we've heard all the stories, and it didn't seem like she was as concerned about Elle then. So now that she's been behind bars, she wants to be a part of his life. And the fact that she doesn't understand that she can't be as much a part of his life while she's in prison, it's another thing that she just doesn't get. She doesn't get a lot of things. And we are always going to see Sarah Boone as someone who is after using anyone that decides to help her at all or try to speak with her, like Peter and Julian. Obviously she tried to use them, and you know and from there, and she used Owens, everyone. She used every single person who has decided to be her friend, whether it was you know for good or for their purposes. And obviously Brian and her son. But you know you have to feel sorry for her actual family, because, well, they can only go so far. And I think that Brian is able to keep some distance from her. And I think in a way it's good that the judge hasn't put out her decision yet. But at the same time, you do kind of wonder how this is going to affect, Elle for the most part, and Brian for their future. It's going to be tough while they have to abide by whatever the family court judge decides for this whole thing. But all right, guys, please let me know your thoughts. I will go through some of the other calls. Like I said, I'm trying to get other calls, but it seems like a lot of the prison calls are harder to get. But I will keep trying. I don't give up very easily. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.